Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another review. This time around, I'm going to be doing a review for Paper Towns. Um, and yeah, and this movie stars Nat Wolff, Cara Delevingne, Austin Abrams, Justin Smith, Houston Sage, and Jazz Sinclair. So yeah, before I begin though, 10-second spoiler warning as usual for those who have yet to actually watch the movie and haven't already. Stop the video, go check it out, and then come back here and watch the rest of this review. 10-second spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those who have yet to actually watch this movie and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me. Then never give you a fair warning, because as usual, I did. Um, so yeah, as usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate. So basically, in this movie, yeah, sorry, I blinked out. Basically, in this movie, you have this girl called Margo, and she's friends with this kid called Q. So it starts off with that. They start. You see them as children and they're friends, and over time they have grown apart. The girl really seems to like mysteries, disappearances, and she seems to have run away a few times, and she's really fascinated by the idea of disappearing and all that. One day, after not talking for several years, Margot decides to go to Q's house, and they have one last adventure basically. They get back at her ex-boyfriend, one of her some of her ex best friends, and yeah, and at the end they kind of dance at the Sun Trust building because it takes place in Orlando. So they end up dancing in the Sun Trust building. So after that, Q thinks, maybe I will ask her out to the prom or whatever. Maybe I am gonna go to prom because they are seniors, are gonna graduate. So he's like, maybe I will ask her out to prom and see what happens. Thing is, she never comes back. Nobody knows what happened to her. And eventually it gets to the point that the police had to get involved and ask, do you know what happened to Margo? And he's like, I don't know what happened to Margo. Have you talked to her recently? He's like, no, I haven't talked to her recently. Because she disappears and it takes about 3 or 4 days before the police show up. So he's lying, and he tells his two friends. One of them's called Radar, one of them's called Ben, and those three, along with one of her friends, along with one of Margot's friends, which I believe the girl's one of the, if I'm not mistaken, the girl's name was like Becky or something like that. Or one the girl, no, Lacey. Sorry. So now you have Radar, you have Q, Radar, Ben, and Lacey, and those four are now trying to find Margo. They're looking at the clues, seeing what the clues she's left behind, seeing if she's safe or whatever. So they eventually manage to find a clue that sends them all the way to Aglow, New York, which is basically a paper town, hence the name of the movie, Paper Towns. Basically, a paper town is like Trap City. It's basically a fake town. It's basically like a fake area, with like fake borders. Basically, the best way to describe this, it's basically a town that's not officially recognized in maps. However, people know about it. That's basically the best way I could think of. There are also things known as paper states. Apparently, or trap states, same thing. The most famous one I can think of is Jefferson State. Basically Jefferson State would basically be the whole top half of California, like this whole Silicon Valley, the whole like northern part of California, like for the most part, the whole northern part of California, with a small part of Oregon. That would be like a paper state, Jefferson, United States of America, whatever. It's pretty famous. Interesting enough, actually, and I know I'm going off on a tangent, but Jefferson State was originally gonna be an official state right before World War II, like the day Pearl Harbor happened was the day that Jefferson State was supposed to sign papers to make it officially a state. And then Pearl Harbor happened, and then now Jefferson State is just a paper state. Again, paper town. They go to this place called Aglow. They kind of road trip it there. You have five friends now because Radar, he has a girlfriend, he wants to go with his girlfriend, so they go. So now you have Radar, his girlfriend, of course Q, Lacey, and Ben. They all go to Aglo, try to find her. Um, Everybody there but Q wants to stay to still find Margo. The other four people just kind of want to go to not miss prom. And he's like, fuck it, whatever. You guys go. I'm gonna stay here, search for Margo a bit more, and I'll take the bus. So he does that, meets up with Margo, and she's surprised to even see him there. Basically, what she says is that the clues were meant to show that she's safe. She didn't really expect him to actually come, but he does. She's happy to see him, and the kiss, obviously. She's happy to see him, surprised, but she doesn't really exactly say leave me alone, but she kind of but she's not pissed off. She's happy to see him, but she kind of like has that vibe that's like, I'm happy to see you, but can you please leave me alone? I kind of just want to find myself. And he's like, he basically accepts it. You need to find yourself. Okay, good. We'll probably contact each other in the future once we're both okay, I guess. Overall, I actually thought this was a really great movie in my opinion. I was actually really excited to see this. Now, unlike Fault in Our Stars, because it's made by the same person who made Fault in Our Stars. Fault in Our Stars really didn't, like, off the commercials. It really didn't intrigue me. Intrigue me. I haven't really seen Fault in Our Stars yet. I hear it's good, but for me, it just doesn't look like something I'd enjoy. After trailers from Paper Towns, I thought it was really cool because you have this girl who disappears. So it's not a full-on romance movie. Now, that's not to say I don't like romance movies. Titanic is a great romance movie. It's probably one of my favorite movies of all time. But how do I say? It just kind of felt like that mystery aspect of the movie was more on the forefront, and obviously it was up in the forefront, and that's how it was. The mystery of where is Margo, what happened to Margo, is in the forefront, and I really do like it. The actors here, Nat Wolff, Cara Delevingne, all the rest of them. I thought they gave pretty good performances. They did pretty good in my opinion. Cara Delevingne, for sure. She was in it for about half an hour tops, I want to say, and she still did gave a pretty memorable performance for this. Excited to see her in Suicide Squad. I forget what character she portrays in Suicide Squad though. Enchantress. She's gonna portray Enchantress. So yeah, Nat Wolff, haven't really seen much out of him. Pretty good from here. Everybody here does a pretty good job. There's also a real funny cameo. You have Ansel Elgort here for like a cameo, and yeah, everybody kind of just shit their pants. Like all the girls, literally like shit their pants. When he saw Ansel Elgort come on screen, like he's in it for maybe like 30 seconds, and yeah, it was a pretty funny cameo. I mean, Ansel Elgort, I don't know. He's okay. I think he's a good actor. I think there's roles he could play, and there's roles that he really shouldn't play. Um, yeah, like I heard he was gonna portray Eminem in Straight Outta Compton. That would have been weird. I don't see him as a young Eminem. He's first off, he looks too big as Eminem. So yeah. I mean, good thing they cut that scene out of Straight Outta Compton, but we're gonna hear more about it. Just watch my review for that movie. Overall, though, really good, really well written, really well acted. It is a bit slow, at times you do kind of want it to speed it up. You do want to pace, you do want it to kind of be sped up a bit because it is a bit slow at times. Again, overall, the acting and the writing were good. Were pretty good for what it was. Really great, and I did like how they kept that mystery aspect of the movie, how they kept us wondering, where is Margo? Where did she go? It was really cool, really good. And the hints the clues or hints she left behind. I also thought that was pretty cool. And yeah, you could tell she really does care for Q, Quincy or whatever, Quincy, whatever his name was. I mean, they just call him Q throughout the whole movie. You could tell that she cares for him, and everybody here really has great chemistry, in my opinion. Overall, the cast has really good chemistry, and that's also really something that helps the movie. That all the actresses have good chemistry, and that shows also through the characters they portray. So yeah, overall, really a really great movie in my opinion. Do check it out if you haven't already. It's a pretty good mystery movie. And yeah, the mystery is in the forefront. The romance part of it is more in the background. Like you still feel it, but the mystery is what really propels this movie. It's like, yeah, I mean, yes, Q is trying to find Margo out of love. Like he says, I'm in love, which I kind of call bullshit because in a way, because he says that from the first time he saw her, he was in love. I kind of call bullshit, because nobody knows what love is at like 5 years old. Or he was like 10 when he first saw her, but still nobody knows love at 10 years old. I mean, even at the end of high school, no. I'm at the end. I'm about to be at the end. I'm a junior. I still don't know what love is. So fuck that. Yeah. And I know seniors. I know college seniors who still don't know what love is. So yeah, I'm gonna call bullshit on that. But then again, every person to his own, whatever. And just to make it convenient for the plot. So yeah, overall, really good movie. Do check it out. And yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I'd actually give this movie a 9 out of 10. And I told my friend, and he was actually really surprised. And I explained it to him why. He's like, okay, he's like, I'll probably check it out, not immediately, but eventually one day I will check it out. So that's my friend, whatever. Yeah. I feel like one day I will end up watching Fault in Our Stars once I actually find out what love is. So go figure. Yeah, that's basically it for this review. Yeah, that's basically it for the review. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. Comment down below on your thoughts on the movie. Have you seen it? And if not, why not? If you have, what are your thoughts on it? Comment all that down below. Let me know. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.